You are so disappointing. You like it this time? She's lying. She didn't even try it because she's afraid. You can take for any reason you want.
Thanks.
Yes, you can. Thank you. I just wanted to shame her a little bit. That's all. He's good.
Apparently. Where's the bathroom?
Oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
There's places you could shop. There's restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
There's the aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
The Degar house would have been awesome.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been an experience.
Mm-hmm.
We should have done it.
No, we weren't ready.
Well,
There's one.
no, we're just
Right.
talking.
You're like, oh my god.
No, we're just talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Careful with her. She's feisty today.
That was great.
Yeah, fancy.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Be right back.
I think tonight I'm just in a mood.
Ken Urker might have just exposed himself in the worst way possible, and Gypsy Rose's fans are not letting it slide. The internet is convinced he's hiding something, possibly another relationship, after a sketchy moment during a recent dinner date with Gypsy Rose went viral. And let me tell you, once you see the footage, it's impossible to ignore. This man is giving off major red flags, and the drama is only getting juicier. And ever since Life After Lockup started airing, Ken's behavior has been under a microscope, and not in a good way. From treating Gypsy like trash to embarrassing her in public, he's been serving up questionable vibes left and right. But this latest incident? Oh, it's next level suspicious. During what should have been a simple dinner date, Ken not only forced Gypsy to eat something she clearly didn't want, which, by the way, was uncomfortable to watch, but he also pulled some shady moves with his phone. First, he kept it face down on the table. Okay, maybe that's just a habit for some people. But then when things got tense, he quickly slid it out of sight like he was hiding evidence.
We were at dinner. I didn't want to eat the fancy stuff. He told the waiter, like, she lied. Like, she didn't eat any of this crap.
You are so disappointing. What do you like this time around? She's lying. She didn't even try it because she's afraid.
That embarrassed me. I wasn't going to say at dinner and, like, ruin the night. Like, hey, you embarrassed me. You hurt my feelings.
To me, that was just like a humorous, like lighthearted sarcasm. But that really offended her. And I'm not saying that it shouldn't have. You know, that's how she felt. She was upset. Makes me think about, you know, what I say, how I say it, and just try to be more sensitive. Are you excited about the house?
I think it's going to be a good place for you and the baby.
What about you? My problem is I internalize. Her problem is she retaliates. So we're trying to work on that together to just be in a healthier communication.
The therapist explained that it's not healthy not to verbalize when my feelings are hurt. Because if I don't say anything and you don't say anything, nothing gets said, nothing gets solved.
Come on, Ken, what are you trying to hide? A phone face down is one thing, but moving it out of sight altogether, that's a whole new level of sketchy. And it wasn't just me overanalyzing the situation. Social media exploded with reactions. One fan tweeted, "The phone turned upside down is the red flag of the year," while another commented, "I'm pretty sure he has a secret partner." Others pointed out that Ken doesn't even seem happy with Gypsy, with some speculating that he's only with her for the money. And honestly, it's hard to argue with that. This man's energy is giving, I'm here for the clout, not the commitment. Even Gypsy's body language during the dinner screamed discomfort, and fans are starting to wonder if she's seeing the same red flags we are. So, what's really going on here? Is Ken cheating, or is this all just a reach? Stick around and watch this video all the way through because you do not want to miss this. But what do you think? Is he hiding another relationship? Is he just using Gypsy for fame and fortune? Or is there something else going on behind the scenes? What do you think? Innocent or guilty? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because this is one conversation you don't want to miss. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Trust me, you're going to want to stay tuned for what happens next.
Ladies, let's stop pretending we don't see it. If he's always hiding his phone, turning it face down, acting nervous when you are near it, straight up taking it everywhere with him, that's not a habit, sis. That's a red flag. And 9 times out of 10, there's a woman on the other end. He's hiding something. Listen, a man that is honest has no reason to hide his phone. But when it's glued to his hands and he's acting sketchy, he's not protecting your relationship. He's hiding his secrets. Ask yourself, what's so private that you can't know about? There's probably another woman. If his phone goes everywhere with him and he's quick to snatch it out of your hand, chances are there's someone he's talking to that he doesn't want you to know about. The calls late at night, the notifications he keeps swiping away, it's not his homeboy, sis. Stop making excuses for him. He's not respecting you. A man who truly values you won't have you questioning his loyalty. When he hides his phone, he's protecting his dirt, not your heart. That behavior is disrespectful and is showing you exactly where you stand. Listen to what his actions are telling you. He's playing with your time. The more you ignore the signs, the longer you are letting him waste your energy. You deserve a man who's transparent, not someone who has you second guessing what's going on behind your back. Ladies, trust your gut. If he's hiding the phone, he's hiding something. Don't let him gaslight you into thinking you are crazy for noticing. Respect yourself enough to demand honesty or walk away.
Something is definitely off with Ken. This isn't just your average, he's acting weird situation. This is next level suspicious behavior. For starters, Ken has been guarding his phone like it's holding the nuclear codes. We're not talking about the occasional glance to check a text. This man is clutching that thing like his life depends on it. And let's be real, when someone is that protective over their phone, it's hard not to wonder what they're hiding. Is it another woman, a secret side hustle, or something even bigger? The theories are endless, and honestly, none of them look good for Ken, but it's not just the phone. His whole vibe toward Gypsy has been straight up dismissive. Cold responses, distant energy, and an overall lack of effort. It's like he's checked out of the relationship entirely. People have been picking up on his shady behavior for a while now, but the phone hiding situation really took things to the next level. It's one thing to value privacy, but when you're acting like you've got something to hide, that's when the alarms start going off. And let's not forget the way he's been treating Gypsy. She's supposedly out here trying to rebuild her life, and he's acting like he doesn't even want to be in the same room as her.
I heard that.
Stay tuned. I love that.
Okay, sorry.
Calm down. Not that scary. The bridge. That bridge was really that stop.
I know, this is your wife.
That is
this is what
your
you married.
wife.
What you gonna do about it?
but
Okay, terrible.
it was awful.
Louie.
No. Come here. By any means necessary.
I don't like that though.
It's terrible.
I love the echo.
Like I've been dropped into a movie. Like the scene of a movie.
You know, challenges ahead for me and Gypsy.
Definitely not a good look, Ken. Not a good look at all. Then about the dinner scene. Gypsy finally decided to address the elephant in the room. And let's just say it did not go as planned. She tried to explain his behavior, maybe even defend him a little. But whatever she said, it didn't do much to convince anyone that everything's fine. If anything, it just made things more confusing. Was she making excuses for him? Covering for him? Or does she not even know what's going on herself? The whole thing felt off, and now people are more suspicious than ever.
Before the season 2 premiere last night, there was a special where they had Gypsy react to footage from the first season. I want to talk about her reaction to the first night she got out of prison and she and Ryan were in the hotel room. I know a lot of people, including myself, that got major ick watching that scene. I get that Ryan was excited. He was saying things like, I can rub up your arm, I can love on you now. That still makes me so uncomfortable even watching it now. And it was obvious Gypsy was uncomfortable too. Gypsy said she was comfortable around Ryan, but everything was happening so fast that her brain couldn't even process it. She said she didn't really know what to do, what to say, or even how to move around the room. In this special, they also showed unseen footage. There was a scene where Gypsy and Christy were talking to each other, and it came out that Gypsy had told Ryan that she was not attracted to him this way, even before they got married. She said he knew that she thought of him as more of a cuddle buddy, and Ryan still married her anyway. But let's talk about her reaction to this scene now. Gypsy said in that moment she just wanted to be. Physical affection was not the first thing on her mind. She said she was hungry and tired and just wanted to sleep in a normal bed and not be touched. She said now that she's gotten therapy, she probably should have sat him down and explained all of that and just asked him, can we postpone being intimate until I feel ready?
Gypsy Rose Blanchard's latest defense of Ken's behavior is raising more than a few eyebrows. Let's be real here. Most people put on their best behavior when they know the cameras are rolling, but Ken, he seems to do the exact opposite. Every time the spotlight hits, he is out there embarrassing Gypsy in ways that make you cringe. If that's not a glaring red flag, I don't know what is. The whole dynamic between them is giving off major forced relationship vibes, and honestly, the energy is just off.
Ryan texted me.
And?
I blocked his number.
Make you feel anything?
No, I was so proud of him. It had been a month since he tried to text me, and I'm like, maybe he's doing good. Maybe he's moving on. Maybe he has a girlfriend. I'm proud of him for moving on. And then he texts me. I'm like, damn it. I thought he was making progress.
Moving on is just me continuing to keep living. I lived without her before. I can live without her again. And I can rest easy knowing that I gave my pals everything I had. I haven't done anything to prevent the divorce from moving on. I've signed paperwork, but it's hard. It'd be hard for anybody whose wife leaves and a month later she's pregnant with somebody else's baby. It hurts.
It's healthy.
It's healthy.
Officially,
There's
7
a
weeks,
heartbeat.
5 days.
There's little remnants around.
Yeah, sure.
She made this for me on a Valentine's, and she wrote her name, Gypsy Anderson.
It's painfully obvious that Ken isn't as invested in this relationship as Gypsy is. She's clearly head over heels, but the rest of us can see the writing on the wall. And let's not even get started on that jaw-dropping moment when Ken casually suggested Gypsy could breastfeed their future baby on the floor. I mean, come on. Even Gypsy, who's usually quick to jump to his defense, couldn't hide her shock. Her face said it all. And honestly, the internet's reaction was the same. If this is how he behaves when the world is watching, what's going on behind closed doors? It's one thing to have a partner who's a little awkward, but this is next level uncomfortable. Gypsy might not want to admit it now. Love can be blinding. But sooner or later, she's going to have to face the truth that everyone else already sees. What do you think? Is this relationship as one-sided as it seems? Or is there more to the story?
Listen, I'm not a big fan of Gypsy Rose, but the way that Ken was treating her in that restaurant, when the waiter came by, was like, oh, did she like the food this round? And then he proceeded to say, oh, I just wanted to shame her. She didn't really try. She's lying. She doesn't like to try different foods. Basically trying to humiliate her for not liking the type of food that he likes. And then when he noticed that she did not even like the food, he didn't even ask her, like, oh, babe, do you want to get something else? Because, you're pregnant, maybe. Not then. He had no concern for her. All he was worried about was his food and him eating. And I just feel so bad for her because, with the history of her mother forcing her to take pills and stuff, he was literally forcing her to swallow the octopus that she did not want to eat. He just gives self-centered and very, selfish. I feel like he knows that he can say whatever he wants to her and she just will not leave him because he knows how, crazy obsessed in love she is with him. And you can tell even the waiter felt bad for her because he was like, it was no reason to, publicly humiliate her is what he basically said in a nice way. And then Gypsy had asked to go to the bathroom, like, she probably was tearing up or something. But it's just like, bro, like, I don't understand what his problem was, but he looked like he was basically very controlative. Like, he was telling her, eat this, try this, even though she clearly did not want to try. And y'all know pregnant women, they're very picky. Like, if I'm pregnant, I do not want to eat no damn octopus. Maybe you do, but I don't. And then when they proceeded to bring out the blue crab salad, it was basically like tomatoes and like, she don't want to eat that, bro. Like, I don't know what type of 5-star meal you trying to eat right now, but that was not given. Just the way he completely ignored her feelings and the fact that she clearly wanted to eat something else, but he was not even letting her. And then when she was talking to the waiter saying, oh yeah, I liked it this round, even though she didn't try, he then comes out and tells the waiter, oh no, she didn't try it, she's just lying. Like, why are you trying to humiliate your wife? What is the reason for that? Like, don't get me wrong, I really like Gypsy Rose that much, but she does not deserve this type of treatment. I know she probably wishes that she stayed with Ryan, because at least Ryan was not as ignorant as this. Like, you can see that he actually cared for her some type of way, regardless if he didn't do it the right way. But Ken? He's a walking red flag. Like, he is not it for her, and I feel so bad. But what can you do?
Ken Urker is out here waving more red flags than a traffic controller at a 5-car pileup. Let's rewind for a second. When Gypsy Rose Blanchard and Ken were preparing for their baby, they had to split baby supplies between her place and his. But here's where things get messy. Ken wasn't exactly jumping at the chance to turn his house into a cozy home. In fact, he reportedly didn't want much baby stuff there at all. And if that wasn't eyebrow-raising enough, when he allegedly told Gypsy she could breastfeed on the floor. The internet erupted, calling it instant karma for how Gypsy treated her ex, Ryan Anderson. Remember how Ryan treated Gypsy? He worshipped the floor she walked on. He was all in on their relationship, fully committed and ready to build a life with her. But Gypsy, she seemed less invested. And when she ended things with him, it left a lot of people thinking she took Ryan for granted. Fast forward to now, and Ken is giving Gypsy the same energy she once gave Ryan. Cold, dismissive, and borderline indifferent. The irony is not lost on anyone, and social media is absolutely buzzing with takes on this full circle moment. So, what's Gypsy thinking now? Does she regret leaving Ryan, the guy who seemed to genuinely care for her, now that Ken is treating her like an afterthought? Or is she just trying to make the best of the choices she's made?
Gypsy opened up Ken's phone. I don't know where I heard this. Either it was on the show or I watched a video. I can't remember. But she opened up the phone and all she seen, or she went probably digging in his phone is what I'm imagining, and seen pictures of him and his ex-girlfriend. And apparently the ex-girlfriend was wearing lingerie and he had his arm around her. And Gypsy was trying to see if I don't know. No. Let me take that back. I'm sorry. I'm confused. Ken, his excuse was he was trying to see if he did the same arm placement on his ex-girlfriend as he does to Gypsy, which, who cares? Like, why? I don't think that's really why he was doing that. I mean, hey, maybe, I don't know. Whatever. But anyways, I just think that Ken is so miserable. And I, literally, the first, 10 minutes of watching that first episode, you can literally just see how miserable he is. And I truly believe in my gut, in my heart, in my intuition, that in the long run, maybe not right now, maybe in a year, 2 years, it's not going to work out. It's just not. And Ken and his mom, or whoever, are probably going to end up with custody of the baby. And Gypsy will probably have visitation, as that's the rumors that are going around anyways right now, supposedly. Gypsy can't be around that baby by herself. But if I had to guess, I think, personally, in the future, that's what probably is going to happen. Anyways, I'm going to just let you hear that little short clip just so you'll know what I'm talking about and why I think she said that. Because at that point in time, I think she had already seen what she's seen on Ken's phone. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't been on here a lot. I've had a ton going on in my life. It's been hectic. But I'm okay. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to post more. But I need to catch up on everything. Like I said, I haven't even watched all of the episodes or whatever. Not that I even want to. I'm curious, but whatever. Anyways, y'all have a great day.
Move on.
Mr. Stay up all night, looking at comments.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I'm guilty of it too.
If I didn't trust you so much, I'd say that behavior is shady.
Ken is giving off major red flags that even Gypsy can't ignore. Is he hiding another relationship? Or is he only in this for the fame? Or maybe is there something even bigger going on behind the scenes? One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over, and we'll be keeping a close eye on every twist and turn. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Gypsy and Ken's chaotic relationship, make sure to click on the video shown on the screen for even more juicy details. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never miss an update. We've got plenty more tea to spill, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, stay tuned, stay curious, and goodbye.